Hey, what's up, y'all? Patty P coming at you with another video from Leagues V Raging Echoes. Starts in a couple days. So, we have all of the relics now. We've already known the regions. We have all the combat masteries. We have the starting areas task list, so we can start planning. Right? There's a lot we can do in the next couple days, and I'm just getting more and more excited as the day goes on. But if you guys have been watching any of my other videos, you are probably here to see the relics. So let's get to it. If you haven't already, my first video, I go over a lot of the reveals early. The first 7 are in my first video. So I'm not going to go too in depth. But I will kind of explain why I'm picking each thing. One more time. Try to be as brief as possible and just show you how my casual RuneScape brain is thinking about this stuff. First up, I'm going Power Miner. Animal Wrangler is a very close second, and I might change my mind. I don't think I'm going to, though. I think mining is just difficult unless you go certain regions, and the regions I'm going, I don't think mining and smithing are just going to be the easiest in the world. So I'm going to go Power Miner. Just knock it out. This will solve my mining issue. This will help speed up smithing and solve any issue I may have with smithing. I like fishing. I like cooking. So the only reason I'd go Animal Wrangler is for Hunter. But the regions I'm planning on picking, I think I can solve Hunter on my own. And although Chinchampas are the big thing here, I think I'll be okay without it. So I really just want to solve mining, because I am trying to go for max. So I think this is easy. Woodcutting, fletching, fire making, those are pretty easy and decent AFK things to do. So I think Power Miner is just my call. Friendly Forager, dodgy deals. I have both of them clicked. I think I'm going dodgy deals. I think thieving is going to be harder to solve than herblore. So I think this is what I'm going. Just in case I don't have a good thieving method later on, I can kind of have this solved. And it might help with money issues if I ever have money issues as well. So dodgy deals is what I'm picking. Clue Compass, it's the only choice in my mind. All of these give tons of teleports throughout the regions. So really anything works, but I am not a big clue scroll guy, and I might not be picking the other clue scroll relic. So this will just help me knock out those clue scroll tasks. And then if I do decide to really get into clue scrolls, this still helps enough that I'm not just stuck. So I think this is what I'm going. I don't see a big upside to either of these to outweigh this. Golden God, again, I'm taking Wilderness early, so I think Alchemy, Magic, Prayer, Money, I think all of that is solved within the Wilderness. I don't think I'm going to be struggling too bad. If I do a little bit, oh well. So I'm going to go Reloaded. And if you haven't guessed, yeah, I'm actually really nervous about Herblore, so I'm going to take Herblore. A boost to my Herblore with Friendly Forager. I think this is just really good, and it's going to help me a lot. Because I don't think I have too many herb patches with what I'm picking. So yeah, my Reloaded is going to Friendly Forager over Golden God. If you, for any reason, are doubting your prayer, doubting your magic, doubting your money, your cash stack, Golden God is for you. Take it. It is really, really good. I think I can solve all that just in the Wilderness. So I'm going to take Reloaded and solve my Herblore problem. This one, I have 2 clicked. There's no more reloaded, so I have to actually pick between these two. But I believe I am going to go Treasure Arbiter. Maybe. It depends. It really depends on Slayer. If I am struggling in Slayer or I just can't get enough points to be comfortable, have my rune pouch, have my block list set up, have extra points for skips. If I don't have all that, I'll pick up Slayer Master. If I feel comfortable in Slayer, I will go Treasure Arbiter. I'm not a big clue scroll guy. I've said that, which is why I have these two kind of up in the air, and it's really going to depend on where I'm at with Slayer when I get to this relic. So maybe this is a maybe, but I'm probably not doing these to grind up like Ranger boots or anything. I'm probably doing this just to get rid of all of those tasks. So this might be the right thing since I already have something boosting with the teleport, boosting my clue scroll grind. So it's up in the air. Production Master is just not what I care about. I've already said cooking I enjoy. Gems are going to be fine. I'm probably not making jewelry for crafting unless I just have an excess of gems, which I probably will, but I don't mind running back and forth making jewelry. It doesn't bother me too much. Smelting ores, smithing bars, I'm already going to have part of that happening because of my first relic. Fletching in general is just fairly easy. You can do it while you're running around and stuff, so I don't see fletching being too much of a problem. If I get here and I don't want Treasure Arbiter and Slayer is solved, maybe. Unlikely though. It'll probably be one of these two, for sure. Tier 6, probably going Banker's Note. I like the idea of being able to safe spot Zuck, unnote a little bit more food, unnote a couple prayer pots, unnote a restore, and be ready just to get right back into it where I'm at with that level. That's just a safety for me. I am a casual RuneScape player, so this makes me feel safe. But Total Recall is an exceptional relic. If this is your style and you want to pour it out real quick, grab something, pour it right back in, you've already killed it, you're just spamming the single boss over and over and over again, this could be dope. Save you a lot of travel time back and forth. I definitely understand the perks of that relic. I just think Banker's Note for me is just safer. All that being said, it comes down to if your skills have been solved. I think farming I'm going to be okay. I'll have patches. I'll have the ability to farm as long as I'm keeping up with my farm runs. I think farming is fairly solved. Miscellanea can solve a lot of problems, but I'm pretty sure I don't need those extra resources. So these are probably, unless you need to solve something, it just depends. It just depends how you feel about this. I've never used the miscellaneous resources. I've never gotten that far into the game. Again, I'm bad. Forgive me. But having the prayers, regardless of regions that I pick, having the spell books, regardless of regions I pick, I think just adds so much utility and helps so much trying to do new content that it outweighs trying to solve skilling problems. I will grind the skilling problems out. I want help with TOB. I want help with Grotesque Guardians. I want help with the wilderness bosses. And I think this solves that problem for me. And then you get to tier 8. All of these are awesome. It depends on your playstyle. If you have the dog sword and you want to hit that special attack over and over and over again, go specialist. If you want to have just a static boost of DPS, go guardian. It'll help if you're in multi-combat. It'll help if you're fighting something, a single target. It'll always attack in a style that's weak. You only have to click it every 30 minutes, so it's super AFK. This is awesome if you want that. Again, I'm going to be in new content, and I want to feel safe. So if I mess up, having a revive, getting a little boost of damage when I do make a mistake to kind of catch me back up to whatever I'm trying to do. I think just as a safety for me as a newer player, I shouldn't say newer player, as a bad player, I think Last Stand is just top notch. So I've mentioned a couple of my regions. I'm going Wilderness first, and then I'm going to go straight into Mauritania. It's not so much about the Echo equipment. However, Gloves of the Damned are awesome. That Sword and Shield might be my best in slot, depending. But I'm not going melee. See my last video for the combat. And I've clicked Fremennik. My third region is really just up in the air. If I feel like I'm still not able to get through TOB or do the things I want to do combat-wise, I'll go Fremennik, fight the Dagannoth Kings for the first time ever, try and grind out the Ring and Amulet just for the stats. If I'm fine, doing fine in TOB, and I'm safe, I feel comfortable with the Amulet Ring, I could go Varlamore. I can go Tyr and Win. I could go Desert. There's a lot of content in those three regions I haven't done. I could go Kourend. I've never done Chambers of Xeric, but I love Kourend. So all of those are possibilities. And yeah, that's kind of my take on Leagues V. We have most of the information we can have. If you want to look at any more of this in depth, I encourage you to go to the Old School Wiki. All the information's here, including damage calculators, all the tasks, everything like that. I was planning on building a task list, kind of my initial road. But in doing research and looking through some stuff, I found one that I love that I don't know if I could make much better. There's a couple of changes I'm probably going to make just personally, but it doesn't really affect how it's done because it's just moving some ordering around, because that's how I want to do it. But if you guys want to know where that's located, check out a YouTuber known as doubleshine. He put out a video. He has his path linked so you can get a paste bin of his path. That's what I'm going to follow with a few tweaks here and there, just personally for myself. There are tons of other content creators out there that are putting out their paths. I like doubleshines because it's 1,000 points, should take about an hour. For me being slow, probably about an hour and a half. Over 70 tasks done, 1,000 points. And that gets you part of the way into your tier 3 relics. So you're almost to your transportation. It's enough tasks completed to unlock your region. So go on YouTube, look up Leagues V paths, or points, relic points, anything like that. You'll find them. Again, I'm personally going to use doubleshines. I think it's dope. Few tweaks I want to make in it for myself, but again, they don't change much. It doesn't speed anything up. It doesn't speed anything up. It doesn't make anything really any different. It's just a personal desire. So all that being said, thank you guys for watching the video. If you've made it this far, hit that like button. Let me know what I could do better in these videos. Still trying to work. If you missed my combat masteries video, I'm putting a little card somewhere up here. Click on that if you want to see how a casual gamer is approaching combat masteries. And yeah, that's it for me. Hope everyone has a great day. See you guys in a couple of days when Leagues V starts. And yeah, have fun.